Here's another one. Another revelation. Excuse me. What's the cost for beauty? If you can go to the mirror and look in the mirror and see someone beautiful, can you get more beautiful than that moment? And if you don't see beautiful or beauty, look in the mirror and the first person that you see, you tell them that you love them. After receiving this love, you should see beauty. Now, can you get more beautiful than that moment? Yes, you can. If a person look in the mirror and they see themselves as beautiful, their soul has recorded an image of what beauty is. So, more than likely, we compare ourselves to the image that our mind has recorded or has accepted what beautiful is. And in comparison, we make, the judgment if we are or we accept ourselves or not. Excuse me. What if that recording was re-recorded? That visual can be modified, amplified to a higher degree of beauty. Now we're talking about a soul transformation. Once the soul recorded a certain image or what was considered acceptable of what beauty is, can actually be modified to something greater. It will be less external or outwardly and more internal, inwardly. The spirit of love will come and change the perception, the visual perception of anyone. Let's say I look at a woman or an object as beautiful. And let's say what I witnessed of that, inside of me, there was no love. So there was all lust. That's my ideal of what beautiful is. It's based upon lust. Now, lust has an image inside my soul. What qualifies and makes what is considered acceptable to what beauty is. If I modify that lust and let's say remove it for love, now my perception of what beauty or what's beautiful has changed. To be racial or to be racist is basically stem from that, love or lust. If you're in love or inside love, everything is beautiful. If you're inside lust, now there is a comparison, there's a validation, there's what considered a judgment. What is acceptable unto you for what is considered qualified or the measure now. There's nothing good of lust at all. There's nothing good of lust. I've heard people say you can lust for this, lust for that. Nothing good comes from lusting. Nothing. But other lusting only allows and permits you to fall further into a pit hole or a pitfall. It's full of darkness and void, torment. It doesn't lead anyway peaceful. to any way possibly to peace. Lust is contrary to love. Lust is full of fear. And there is no fear in love, and there's no love in fear. So it's a pitfall. But if that soul is able to convert, to merge inside of love, the cost of that will be pride. And the cost of beauty would be love. Or to modify beauty would be to love. So if you thought you was beautiful at 18 when you were young and thin, etc., and you're now in your 30s or beyond, you can actually be more beautiful as you grow, more so than you were when you were younger. This is what love does. Love covers the multitude of all sin, all iniquity, all flaws, all imperfections. At the age of 25, or let me say I was 22, 23, I started to lose my hair. And of course the thought is what I'm going to do. You know? But the more I grew in love, the more the significance of hair ceased to have value. It doesn't matter, you know. To some it may, but for me, it doesn't matter. I grew that much more in love, inside love. Love is a spirit. It's not a feeling. It's not a thing. It's a spirit. It's life. It has an existence. And you can be inside love. And you can grow in there where it consumes your soul, your mind, your will, your emotion, that all that you see is love. And if that's all that you see, then what's the comparison? Or what's the opposition? Something that's going to be fear-based. Now you're talking about iniquity, you're talking about the nuances of anything that could be full of torment or to be tormentable. Your modification to you now is far more valuable than you ever can imagine or to assume the image of that you can be or to be. You are superior. But it starts with love. Let love enter into your soul. Love has no conditions. Love has no restrictions. Love is fulfillment. It's so pure. It's so worthy of your time, your existence, your partnership, your involvement. It is so worthy of such. Dive into love, and your life will never be the same again. God is love. Love is God.